It's August now, and while summer is still in full swing, there's a lot heating up behind the scenes when it comes to Social Security. This month, several significant changes and updates are affecting how people receive and manage their Social Security benefits. From updated payment schedules to new security protocols, even controversy around repayments, August 2025 marks a notable shift in the Social Security landscape. In this article, we'll break down what's new, why it matters, and what you need to do to stay on top of your benefits without stress. But first, let me ask you, what's one thing you wish were easier about dealing with Social Security? Whether it's the website, the phone system, or your local office, drop a quick sentence in the comments. Your experience might help others facing similar issues. If you find this info useful, hit subscribe so you never miss the latest Social Security updates. August Social Security Payment Schedule. What's different this month? One of the most noticeable changes for many beneficiaries is the payment schedule for August and September. 2 payments for SSI recipients. If you receive Supplemental Security Income, SSI, you'll notice something unusual this August. You'll get 2 payments this month. The first payment arrived on Friday, August 1st, and the second will be deposited on Friday, August 29th. This second payment is technically for September, but is being sent early because September 1st falls on Labor Day this year. This shift is entirely normal and doesn't mean you're getting a bonus, just an adjustment to the calendar. However, it also means no SSI payment will arrive in September, so planning ahead is critical. Regular Social Security benefits. If you receive regular Social Security benefits that started before May 1997, your main payment should have arrived on August 1st as well. For those whose benefits began after May 1997, your payment date depends on your birthday. Birthdays between the 1st and 10th of the month. Payment on Wednesday, August 13th. Birthdays between 11th and 20th. Payment on Wednesday, August 20th. Birthdays from the 21st to the end of the month. Payment on Wednesday, August 27th. Direct deposit versus paper checks. If you receive direct deposit, payments usually arrive early in the morning, sometimes before your first cup of coffee. If you still get physical checks, be sure to allow extra time for mail delivery, especially since mail delays persist in some areas. Moving away from paper checks, why you should switch to direct deposit. The Social Security Administration, SSA, is pushing to move away from paper checks. They have already phased out paper checks for most recipients and strongly encourage switching to direct deposit or the Direct Express debit card. Why switch? Faster. Direct deposit payments hit your bank account early, avoiding mail delays. Safer. Paper checks can be lost or stolen, but electronic payments are secure. More reliable. No worries about mail delays or holidays affecting delivery. However, if you don't have access to a bank account or electronic payment system, paper checks remain available, though discouraged. If you haven't switched yet, now is a great time to enroll in direct deposit. It's not mandatory for everyone, but it definitely reduces headaches down the line. Major security changes. No more phone identity verification. One of the biggest and most surprising changes starting this month is that you can no longer verify your identity over the phone for certain Social Security tasks. This means, if you want to, change your address, check your benefit information, make updates to your record. You must either use the My Social Security online portal or visit a local SSA office in person. Why the change? The SSA says this change is about security. Too many scam attempts and impersonation cases have made phone identity verification unreliable. What does this mean for you? Millions of Americans don't have reliable internet or aren't comfortable using online systems. This change could make it harder for those people to access their benefits easily. After some pushback, the SSA clarified, "You won't be forced to visit an office just to prove your identity if you can use the online portal. But if you can't, visiting a local office is still an option. This change is permanent and starts immediately. If you haven't set up your online account yet, now is the time." The online portal is the fastest and easiest way to manage your benefits, especially with SSA call centers still struggling with demand. Overpayment letters are back and causing panic. Starting July, the SSA resumed sending overpayment letters, notifying people they owe money back to Social Security. What's happening? The SSA now has the authority to withhold up to 50% of your monthly benefits to recover alleged overpayments. Many recipients are getting letters years after the alleged overpayment happened, sometimes for thousands of dollars. Some of these overpayments aren't the recipient's fault, creating financial stress, especially for those on fixed incomes. What can you do? Don't ignore these letters. You can file an appeal, request a waiver, or set up a payment plan. Respond quickly to avoid larger deductions. Potential relief? There's a bipartisan bill in the Senate aimed at easing the burden of overpayment collections by limiting recoveries to specific cases, forgiving debts older than 10 years. However, this bill has not yet passed, so vigilance remains essential. SSA Tech upgrades, better website, and 24/7 access. After years of using outdated technology, the SSA is finally rolling out much-needed system upgrades. The My Social Security portal is now available 24/7, making it easier to manage your benefits anytime. Many users report shorter wait times when calling SSA offices. The SSA is replacing old software to improve reliability and security. While the improvements are still ongoing, they are already making a positive difference in user experience. Good news: repeal of windfall elimination, provision and government pension. Offset one bright spot this year has been the repeal of the windfall elimination provision, WEP, and government pension offset, GPO. These provisions had reduced benefits for certain public servants like teachers and first responders. The SSA managed to issue retroactive payments to over 3 million people, distributing more than $17 billion, 5 months ahead of schedule. If you were impacted by WEP or GPO, check your Social Security account to see if you've received your updated payments. What about the Trump accounts? You may have heard about Trump accounts, which are new investment accounts for babies born between 2025 and 2029. Each child automatically receives a $1,000 deposit to start their account. Family members can contribute additional funds. The idea is to encourage early saving for future financial security. However, political controversy arose because some officials suggested these accounts could be a step toward privatizing Social Security. The White House has denied this, saying these accounts are meant to supplement, not replace, Social Security. Whether this will evolve into something bigger is uncertain, but it's something to watch in the coming years. Looking ahead, Social Security solvency concerns. Despite these updates and improvements, the Social Security Trust Fund is still projected to run out of money by the early 2030s. If Congress doesn't act, benefit cuts could reach 24%, starting in 2033. Another idea under discussion is switching to a new inflation measure, the Consumer Price Index for the Elderly, CPIE, which better reflects the costs seniors face, especially healthcare and housing. While some argue this change is long overdue, others fear it could accelerate the program's insolvency. Nothing is decided yet. but it's an important issue to keep an eye on. What should you do this month? Here's a quick checklist to help you stay on track in August 2025. 1. If you receive SSI, remember you'll get 2 payments this month but none in September. Plan your budget accordingly. 2. Set up your online SSA account if you haven't yet, especially with the new restrictions on phone identity verification. 3. Switch from paper checks to direct deposit or direct express if you can. It's safer and more reliable. 4. If you receive overpayment letters or have been affected by changes like the WEP GPO repeal, double-check your benefit status and act proactively. Your thoughts? With so many rule changes happening, how do you feel about managing your Social Security benefits lately? Is it easier or more confusing? Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear about your experience. If you found this article helpful, give it a thumbs up to help others stay informed, and subscribe for future updates. Final thoughts. August 2025 brings a mix of routine changes and significant shifts to Social Security. Between the adjusted payment schedules, new security measures, tech upgrades, and policy updates, staying informed is more important than ever. By planning ahead, embracing online tools, and knowing your rights, especially regarding overpayments, you can better navigate these changes and protect your benefits. Take care, budget smart, and I'll catch you again next time with the latest on Social Security.